What is going on, Headliner Nation? Jake, Fantasy Headliners. Hopefully everybody's doing well out there. Listen, we got ourselves another free agent signing that we need to discuss here for a few minutes, talk about some fantasy implications, and I'm talking about Philip Rivers. That's right, old man Rivers going to the Indianapolis Colts now on a one-year deal worth $25 million. Now, I will not be surprised if he plays this 1 year and then they franchise tag him next year to really just take it 1 year at a time. He is going to be 39 years old this year, and just because a lot of quarterbacks nowadays play well into their 40s, does not mean that's what's going to happen to Philip Rivers. He may be like a normal dude like you and I, and when we turn 40, we roll out of bed and end up, pulling a hammy. We have no idea, so what they're going to do is just take it 1 year at a time here with Philip Rivers and see what they can do there in Indianapolis. Listen, the guy's an 8-time Pro Bowler. He's 6th all-time in passing yards and touchdowns, and most importantly, he's played in 224 consecutive games. The guy is a gamer. He's going to go out there and play. You can count on him to be available on Sundays. Now, this is arguably going to be one of the best offensive lines he's ever played behind. And with all the uncertainty that we have here this offseason with the virus and with players not being able to report to certain places, it's going to be, really cut short this offseason whenever they actually are able to, re-enter, facilities. Philip Rivers has some history with the coaching staff of the Indianapolis Colts. Frank Reich, they spent time together in San Diego when they were the San Diego Chargers. So Philip Rivers is used to this type of terminology. He's used to this type of offense. This is not going to be totally foreign to him going to Indianapolis. That's really part of the reason why he went to Indianapolis. Not a whole lot of pieces to pick up and learn right away at this point of his career. Now, going into the 2020 season, we have T.Y. Hilton, last year's rookie Paris Campbell, who couldn't stay healthy. They need more offensive weapons in Indianapolis, but they still have a lot of money to spend. Do they go after a free agent wide receiver? Maybe like a Robbie Anderson? Do they, look at some of the wide receivers that have been traded in the past few days with Hopkins and Diggs. Do they go out there and make a move somewhere else? They need more options for Philip Rivers. Obviously, the reason they made a move like this is because they're trying to win and win right now. They don't have those pieces. Now, the running game, solid behind that offensive line with Marlon Mack. Nyheim Hines is a name who we may hear a lot more of here coming up in 2020. He may take on that Austin Eckler type-ish role in an offense, so that would be a great thing for Philip Rivers and us fantasy owners. It's just something to pay attention to here as we move through the offseason. Now, they did have to give up their first-round draft pick to get, DeForest Buckner from the San Francisco 49ers, so that playmaker won't be on the board there. But it's a very deep draft class, and do not be surprised if they make moves later on to fill in some of these needs where they need some playmakers. Philip Rivers, though, as far as his fantasy value goes, it's going to take a slight hit maybe compared to what it was. He hasn't really produced consistently here for a while, but for the longest time ever, he was maybe the safest fantasy quarterback. Until they add a few more weapons, though, it just kind of gives you a little bit of a hesitation. He's not somebody who I will hold off and take late in drafts. There's going to be other quarterbacks that I would probably focus on. Now, if they can get another big name wide receiver, a young rookie that, can actually go in there and make a difference, and Paris Campbell can get healthy, all of a sudden, he'll get a little bit more value, especially in 2 quarterback leagues. But as of right now, with their current roster, he needs some help on the offensive side of the football. The defense is going to be solid. Philip Rivers is going to have an opportunity here to go out and win some games and put up some good stats. So that's something we need to pay attention to. But in the meantime, focused on the weapons. What weapons can they give him here in the next couple months? And that's what we're going to be looking forward to. Now, if you have any questions about this deal, throw it down below in the comment section. We're trying to get out as many of these videos as we can to explain what's going on here in NFL free agency. Some of this stuff pretty common knowledge, but it also takes your mind off of all the crap in the world for the 5 to 10 minutes that you watch one of our videos. So that's what we're trying to accomplish. We're staying positive over here. Glass is always half full here for Headliner Nation. We greatly appreciate the support. Make sure you check out all of our other free agent videos and all the other fantasy football content we have coming out here in the coming weeks. Looking forward to it. You guys have a great rest of your night. We'll talk to you later.